Some stories are too strange to believe, until they start to make sense. For nearly 2 decades, Brad Marchand has been the villain in Toronto's playoff nightmares. A pest. A clutch performer. A name that triggers flashbacks for Leafs fans. But now, with free agency around the corner and Toronto desperate for change, that villain might be walking through the front door. And no, this isn't satire, it's very real NHL talk. Marchand has haunted the Leafs for years, going 5-0 against them in Game 7s and scoring 5 goals in those high-stakes showdowns. But beneath the rivalry lies a surprising truth. He grew up a Maple Leafs fan. The Halifax native has publicly defended the franchise, recently telling media, "Toronto is getting crucified, and I don't think it's justified." So, what if the guy who crushed their dreams now wants to chase his own in blue and white? Toronto's off-season has already begun with headlines. Brendan Shanahan is out. CEO Keith Pelly says more changes are coming. But GM Brad Treliving and coach Craig Berube are staying, and they're looking for players who can shift the locker room culture. With Mitch Marner likely leaving and John Tavares nearing the end of his deal, Toronto suddenly has the cap space and emotional room for a veteran like Marchand. This isn't just about one player. The Leafs are staring down a near 60-year Stanley Cup drought. Matthew Knies needs a new deal. The core four may be broken up. And with Marner's future in doubt, Toronto could be reimagining itself entirely. What's missing? Grit. Edge. Playoff DNA. Marchand may be 37, but his production hasn't dipped. Sportsnet's Luke Fox ranked him the 6th most desirable free agent this offseason for a reason. Has Toronto reached the point where former enemies could become necessary allies? Or is this crossing a line that fans won't forgive? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because if this wild twist actually happens, you'll want a front row seat to the chaos.